What's up, slashes and slashettes? My name's Nightfall, and welcome back to another installment of Anime's Index of Badassery, a series where we take a look at the most badass characters in anime and explain how they fit into one or more of the three pillars of badassery: intelligence, overpowered, and flexing. In today's installment, we'll be discussing the father of humanity, Adam from Record of Ragnarok. So in Record of Ragnarok, the gods decide that they want to exterminate the human race. However, Brunhilde intervenes and pulls out the rulebook and says, nah, I activate my trap card and invokes the clause of Ragnarok, which is a clause created mainly for the entertainment of the gods, but it does offer the humans a chance to escape annihilation by fighting the gods in a one-on-one tournament called Ragnarok. After the end of the first match, with Thor winning against Lubu, we then move on to the second round, where Zeus himself enters the ring to battle against humanity's second fighter, Adam. And it's here that we can start the analysis and entry of Adam's name into the index of badassery, and I think everyone who has watched the show will agree that Adam undoubtedly is a flexing badass. After his grand entrance into the arena, the gods are talking about his appearance, how scrawny he is, how pretty he is, just all kinds of things, and this guy doesn't even pay attention. He's just looking up at the birds. You know damn well he didn't hear half the shit that was being said. He's just standing there waiting to beat the shit out of a god. So anyways, Zeus hops into the ring and has his whole over-the-top performance and skips over to Adam and warns him that if he doesn't use a Valkyrie, then he get killed quickly, to which Adam, completely unfazed, goes, "Look up." And we finally see Adam's Volunder, which turns out to be a pair of brass knuckles. Adam really went, screw a sword, screw a spear, I want this beating to be personal. And thus begins the constant trash talk, with him calling Zeus Chuckles when asking him what weapon he's gonna choose. Zeus says his bare hands so he can hear Adam's bones crack, and Adam just stares at him and goes, "I bet you're gonna regret that." So Zeus hits this man with the emo and tries hitting him, only for Adam to dodge every single attack he throws. Afterwards, Zeus says to quit running, and Adam says, and hits him with the same emo and hits Zeus with his own attacks thrown at the exact same speeds. Not only that, but he mocks Zeus, saying the same exact phrases and quips, whooping the shit out of Zeus with his own moves. So Zeus hits another emo and starts running around before trying to kick Adam, and Adam dodges again, hits the same emo, and kicks Zeus across the arena. Adam then says, "Damn, Gramps, I didn't mean to beat your ass so badly, but this is a fight after all," which pisses Zeus off, so he says, let's see you copy this, and throws a punch that moves faster than time itself. A punch that took Zeus an unspecified amount of time to learn. And Adam, who was frozen in time, learned it instantly and broke Zeus's neck, saying, "Hey, yo, thanks. This one's lit. I like it. Night, Gramps, but hey, I warned you. I told you you'd regret it." And look, I know that copying somebody's moves is kind of Adam's entire ability, but countering somebody with their own moves is one thing. Outright beating the shit out of them with the same exact moves that they do at the same exact speed is something else completely. Anywho, when asked why Adam is so strong, Brunhilde says it's because he hates gods more than anyone else. And that transitions us to his backstory, where we see Eve framed by the serpent for biting the apple of Eden. While they are getting ready to banish her from Eden, the courtroom doors open and the guard outside falls straight on his face, with none other than Adam strolling in behind him, with 2 baskets full of every single apple from the Tree of Knowledge. As the serpent tries to tell him to leave, Adam remains unfazed and takes a bite out of one of the apples, only to say how sour it was and spit it out. He then proceeded to walk to the front of the courtroom, biting and spitting out every single apple. The serpent tries to speak to him, but Adam ignores him and tells Eve, "Hey, don't worry, wherever you go, I'll go." The serpent gets angry and tries to attack, and Adam finally acknowledges him and says, "I heard you made my girl cry," and proceeds to cut off his arms and legs, then takes Eve and leaves Eden forever. Now, keep in mind that all of this took place in front of all the gods in paradise. And that leads us back to the arena in present times. As Heimdall is getting ready to call the fight in Adam's favor, Zeus stands back up and unbreaks his neck, which Adam is like, hey, Gramps, simmer down, don't push yourself so hard. After Adam reveals his reason for fighting, humanity prays for their survival and for their father. And while this has nothing to do with Adam, it still makes me laugh that Shiva sits there like, damn, I knew it should have been me out there, bro. Zeus took you down with one hand and Adam snapped his neck. The fuck you think would happen to you? Shut up and stick to being the most disappointing character in the franchise. Anyways, Zeus stands back up and says, not bad, to which Adam says, you should have stayed down, because I'll kill you this time. You should just give up, my guy. So Zeus pulls a Frieza and goes, this isn't even my final form, and powers up, and while everyone is sitting there shaking, Adam just puts his hands up, ready to start throwing hands again. Even after Zeus powers up, Adam still dodges every attack and puts the pause on him, even as he's nearing his limit. He's still dodging and beating on Zeus. It's not until Adam is literally blinded that Zeus finally lands his first hit, and even after continuing with an onslaught of punches, Adam still blocks almost all of them until Zeus gets closer to Adam, where he says, there's a baby crying. But hey, you don't gotta worry, your dad's gonna take care of it, and grabs Zeus by his head, being like, got you now, bitch, and starts wailing on him so hard, the anime turns into a PowerPoint presentation. The fight finally ends, though, with Zeus falling to his knees, even admitting that had it been a battle of endurance, Adam would have won. However, he had died before the fight even ended. Meaning, not only had Adam been blinded, but the dude had died, yet still kept fighting and brought the strongest god in the verse down to his knees. If that doesn't earn him the right of having his name added to the index, then I don't know what does. Adam was an absolute beast who made a mockery of the gods multiple different times. And that's why I believe he is a flexing badass. Now, in this video, I'm going to introduce a new feature in the index videos that I'll call Footnotes. This segment will go over anything from other reasons why this character is a badass, to simple character traits that make this character fascinating. And for Adam, it's kind of both, but primarily the latter. So what trait made him so interesting to me, and is actually the reason why I made a video on him? That trait is his love. Going back to his backstory, ignoring the flexing he did, we can look more analytically at what he did and why he did it. He rebelled against the gods, mutilated the serpent, and gave up his place in paradise, all so that he could remain with his wife and the woman he loved, and continue living with her. Back to the present, when Zeus stands back up, he asks Adam why he fights for humanity, as although it's stated Adam has nothing but hatred for the gods, Adam shows no signs of malice towards them at all, to which Adam responds with this.
When I look at you, I don't see even a single ounce of resentment, so if you'd be so kind to indulge me, what's the reason you want to go toe-to-toe against the gods?
Everybody's always asking me that question, and it seems now you are too. Is it hatred? Or revenge? Why does it matter? That's irrelevant. Is there any man alive who needs a reason? To protect his very own children.
He not only made all of humanity weep and unite for the first time with that reason, but made me appreciate his character even more, showing me he's not just a badass. This dude, this absolute unit, was a man who went toe to toe with the strongest god, fighting even when blinded, even when his body had died. He still kept fighting and brought that god to his knees for no other reason than that he loves his children. He is a man of pure love, and that is why he was considered to be an addition into anime's index of badassery. So it has been way too long since I did an anime video, and I I apologize. Between work and other aspects of my life, I just never had the time to put towards watching an anime, writing a script, and most time consuming of all, edit this video. So I had put off on doing it for ages. Like, I think I started this script back in November or something, so I've been sitting on this one for a while, but I recently got more time to do things, so I figured it was time for me to just bite the bullet and get this one done. Record of Ragnarok has quickly become one of my favorite series, and while there were many characters I could have made this video about, like Sasaki Kojiro, Jack the Ripper, Buddha, I ultimately decided that Adam just had so much to his character that I couldn't not make a video about it. So, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll hopefully see you all soon. Goodbye.